We're at Volcano Baru. It is a very big volcano.
Tallest in Panama.
Tallest in Panama. And today we're gonna sleep on this. So this is the tallest volcano in Panama. And this is the only place in the world you can see both the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean at the same time. I don't know much about the height of this place, this volcano, or anything. If you can tell by the sound of my voice, it's pretty high. First kilometer. At the first kilometer, I can tell you right now, it was pretty tough. The first 0.7 kilometers just straight uphill, straight vertical, and my calves were burning. But we have 12 more kilometers to go. So, let's get going. As you see behind me, it's pretty steep, very rocky as well. Every time you try to step, you know, rocks just fall back. I would say this is kicking my butt. We're only like 1.5 kilometers in, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say that I like to take breaks to record video. We're at the 2nd kilometer. I can now officially say it's kicking my ass. Pretty steep, pretty non-stop, but we got it.
Getting it.
It's not that bad, right? No.
We got this in the bag.
We only have what?
11 left?
11 kilometers left of just pure uphill adrenaline fun. Yeah. Hey, baby, checking in once again. We're at 2.5. We're 2,200 meters up. We have 11 kilometers to go. We got this. 3 kilometers down, 10.5 to go. We're at 2,260 meters up. And you can tell just by breathing. You're up in the clouds now. This is a pro tip from a pro. When you're hiking a very steep hill, don't look up the whole time because you'll just be sad on how steep it is. If you keep your head down, glance up occasionally just to check your spacing and your surroundings, you're good to go. Because if you're looking up the whole time, you will not like what you see. You'll just see hard elevation, steep, sharp rocks, and not a good time. So just a pro tip, keep your head down and power through. Sometimes I think hiking is not fun. Sometimes I think it's actually it just sucks. It's miserable. But then you get to the top and you're like, oh, that was worth it. But I'm at the bottom. And I'm telling you right now, it ain't worth it. Backpack has 5 liters of water, some food, a change of clothes, and a whole lot of stuff. Which normally okay if you're gonna just, you know, go from some place to another. But if you're hiking up 2,000 meters while it's kind of cloudy, you're sweating so it's cold, you're just going uphill all the time, the terrain is not your friend. Sometimes the bag gets heavy, and it gets heavy quick. We have made it to actually not even 5 kilometers yet. We don't know where the sign is. Yeah, we don't know where the sign is. But we're like eating some pepperoni slices, some cheese, and some crackers for our lunch. And boy, let me tell you, it is delicious. So if you're from the States, you probably know like those Lunchables type things, you know, like you have like in a plastic little container, you rip off the seal. Right? Yeah, kind of, yeah. So they have like crackers, the pepperoni and cheese, and like a little like chocolate. And like you get that for lunch when you're a kid. But this is like the same thing, just a grown-up version in a bag we got from the deli. And some thick slices of cheese that we don't know what kind of cheese it is. We just eating it because it was cheap and it looks good. And we're just enjoying it. Now, side note, we do hear thunder in the distance, and in Central American fashion, it may or may not rain. We'll see. We're crossing our fingers that it doesn't, and it sounds like it's off in the distance and not to us. but we will cross that road when we get there. But right now, we're eating.
Oh.
You're right. Oh, it's gonna be tuna and bread, bro.
Damn, we missed something.
We did miss it. Can you believe this is the first time I'm using my bug spray? Now I did give some to Farhan in Nicaragua, but for me, this is the very first time this is being used on my skin. I'm supposed to put it on my skin.
Local delicacies,
Mochinos. Y'all saw me eat that in El Salvador. Okay, directions for use. It is a violation of federal law to use this product in a manner. No, give me like, what the?
Law.
Yeah. Okay, so it says, okay, hold 4 to 6 inches from the skin while spraying, keeping nozzle pointed away from face. Okay, nice. Oh, fuck.
This direction sound like no face, right?
Yeah, it says no face. We're at 6. I don't know where 5 was, so sorry for missing that. But that lunch fueled us up pretty good, and we're making our way. Yeah, we're still a bit tired. Air is getting a little bit thinner as we go. But the pro tip is just keep on breathing, and you're good to go. A little bit rocky, a little bit roady. Rocky road. We're at a point where it is getting kind of steep, kind of rocky. I am dreading this idea, to say the least. It is very hard. Okay, very hard to get up. It rains a lot here, Central American fashion, and a little bit muddy, so you're slipping a lot. You're trying to get up. The other 2 guys that I was with that I met in my hostel, they were a little trucking away, but I had to turn back because I dropped my tripod for this camera, and I didn't know, so I had to walk back a little bit far to get it. But we're working it, guys. We're working it. We're almost up. And as you can see, I just climbed that with no ease. Just talking to you. We are at 7.5 kilometers. I don't know when the last time I checked in, but I think it was like 6. Getting my ass kicked, I'll tell you that right now, guys. It is walls of just rocks at this point. Like, y'all see me hike it in Guatemala. Y'all seen me hike the one in Nicaragua. But this volcano is kicking my ass. Y'all see me even hike the one in El Salvador. And this one is just a different beast, guys. It's a different beast. I have a tad bit more weight on me in my backpack, which is factoring it out because we're camping on the volcano, which, like I said, this is the very first time for me. So I don't know what, so I was just bringing whatever the hell was in the grocery store, you know? Yeah, 7.5. There's no thoughts going through my brain. It's just up, 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 up. I'm not gonna tell you about the scenery. I'm not gonna tell you about the wildlife here. It's just, I'm trying to survive. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I worked out like 2 days before this, and I'm pretty sore. Up we go. This is a part to where I say that it feels like I'm in the Twilight movie, you know? The clouds are coming in, super foggy. I love it, but I'm not gonna tell you that because I'm exhausted. So, we have made it to 9 kilometers. We got 5 kilometers more. We're at 3,045 meters up in the air. And let me tell you, it's getting cold. I'll tell you that right now. You already saw the clouds. The clouds are still rolling in. The thing with the clouds are, they're made of water, guys. A cloud is water. So it's like kind of getting on your skin, making you a tad bit colder, more than your sweat. But I still love it. Still Twilight vibes. Once again, no thought is coming to my brain, so I will see you. I'm getting slower, so I'm going to drink some water for one. I need some water. 2, put on my jacket. And 3, refill this water so I can get some weight off my back. And in my pocket, I have the beanie. You'll notice I do have a cap, guys. Like I said, I miss having something on my head. Hoo-wee! Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go, fellas. I am going slow, guys. I'm going really slow. There's just no air up here, dude. It's hard to breathe. Me being a Texas boy, I ain't used to this. This is where a pro loses his proness. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I'm exhausted. No matter how much head I keep looking down. No matter how much I breathe. No matter how much the hip straps work. The pro tips are not helping. It's hard. I made the mistake of looking up and it looks absolutely horrendous. So now it's a mind game on, can I do it? Can I not do it? And the thing is, you know you can do it because I ain't going back down this volcano today. But it's just steep, rocky, no air. I'm tired. It was very hard to get up that hill, but we're at 11 kilometers. We got 2.5 more. Altitude 3,122. I just want to rest. We are at 12 kilometers up. 1.5 to go. 3,214 meters up. As you hear from my voice, guys, I'm not doing well. It's getting darker and darker, and it's getting tough. But this is the hardest hike that I've ever done. This is different level. This is not the same as anything else. Maybe I wasn't really equipped for it, right? My backpack's not meant for this, but it's doing it regardless. And struggling, guys. I'm struggling. We made it. Look at that view. Sky's changing colors. Whatever. Looks good.
Yeah, we even got a little bit of the sunset over here.
We did, yeah. Not too bad, gentlemen. Not too bad. We haven't made it to the campsite or whatever. It's 3,260. We're at 12.3 kilometers. I don't think we're gonna make it to the summit. We didn't get to see a great sunset, even though there is no cloud, so we could have probably seen it. But it's okay, guys. Happens.
That was sketchy as.
What?
I was chasing the sunset, I wasn't even thinking, I just started climbing. Next minute I was up in this tree like 30 feet from the ground, like hanging on the branch.
That's crazy.
I caught the last few little rays, but it wasn't much. Like, yeah, it's over now.
We're fucking men. Just look at us. We got a fire going with wet wood in the middle of nowhere. Who else can do that besides us? No one. All right, we got the tent set up. We got some nuts. We just ate a bunch of tuna. As you can see, we're picking up our trash because we're not litterers. Our flame's starting to die down, but we're about to go to sleep anyway. We're tired. We're exhausted. There's gonna be 3 men in this one person tent. He says 2, but I think it's like a 1-person tent. This is what the tent situation's looking like. We're fucking packed. We got stuff in the corner. Our feet are all here. As you can see, like we're in here.
Oh, we are
Like
sardines.
Sardines.
Currently 5:30, hiking up. The sleep situation, y'all know I'm getting no sleep in tents. It was kind of tough. It was very cold. Not a lot of space to move. My back is killing me. My breath is killing me. But guess what, baby? We're gonna climb this volcano and we're gonna see both sides of the ocean. The Pacific and as well as the Atlantic. So let's go. Can y'all see that? We're not even at the top yet and it looks amazing. But we're almost there. And maybe yesterday was worth it. Just maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's worth it for sure. For sure. We only got a tad bit more to go. We're next to all of these cell towers, radio towers. I don't know, guys. I'm not a radiologist. That's not what a radiologist does. Either way, guys, we're making our way up right now. All of yesterday's pains and all of yesterday's groans. It might be worth it, guys. It might be worth it. You can't even see me right now. Oh my gosh. Getting a little bit colder now. Got the blanket that we slept on. I'm making my way to the peak. This part is pretty steep. Made it to the top. Technically not the top. That's actually the top, but it's closed down to the public because someone busted their head open a while ago and they're trying to do some construction to make it easier. But either way, this is it, people. At the top of the volcano. At the top. Look at this, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. The sun's gonna come up from that side. This side still looks gorgeous. If you look really hard, you can see the ocean that way. If you look really hard, yeah, it's a little bit cloudy in Central American fashion. And then you can see the ocean for sure this way. I can see it. It's amazing. Times like this, times like this, hiking all the way beneath the clouds is worth it. We're here, babies. Read. This is what I had in my backpack. I had a 5-liter bottle of water. It was heavy the whole way up, but as you can see, I've been drinking a lot of water and sharing a lot of water as well, so it's pretty low. Hopefully, I don't got to carry that down. I have a bottle of rum there. It's unopened. I bought that like 2 cities ago. Haven't had a chance to open it up. Unfortunate. I have some tuna with some crackers. I have my tech bag, which has power, like my portable chargers, SD cards, spare cameras, all that good stuff. The camera bag for the camera that I'm shooting on now. A life straw just in case it got real out here. But I also have my grill bottle right here, which is same thing, a little bit better. Some crackers, some box of matches for the fire that we did not even use because apparently there's no oxygen up here. And that's it, guys. That's all I brought. Of course, I got this jacket. I got some nice thick pants. I got a belt on, my hiking shoes, and we're about to pack up all of our stuff and head back down this volcano. Also have this beanie. We are to a nice viewpoint right here. Looks lovely. We're only going downhill, which is really good. But I always say, downhill is some of the hardest parts, but this one is really lovely. We're vibing, we're talking. The energy's up there because we get to kind of sleep a tad bit and then sleep the best. But what can you do when you sleep on the volcano, you know? But great views. Stopped on this log for a nice quick little break for water. I got a rock in my shoe. Get that out. Multiple rocks actually. And on the way up, it was really hard, guys, so we really didn't get a chance to soak in the great views. But on the way down, it's a little bit easier, a little bit nicer, pack's a little bit lighter, and we are getting the opportunity to just look. The volcano is very quiet, it's very peaceful.
The birds are chirping, the bees are buzzing, and it just looks good. Like, I mean, guys, look at this. It's so beautiful. But it is now about lunchtime. We are going to have pepperoni, cheese, and crackers. Same thing we had yesterday, guys. And honestly, this might be my like new go-to snack on the road. It's cheap, it's easy, and it really tastes really good.
Most important, protein.
You get your protein.
You hit your protein.
Look at this, guys. You got your cheese, your pepperoni, and your cracker. What more could you want? So apparently, this is not pepperoni, it's the salami. And it only makes it pepperoni if it's on a pizza. What? That don't make no sense, guys. That don't make no sense.
That's the thing about the bell peppers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They call pepperoni bell peppers. In like what? Just overall in like Europe. That don't make no sense. A pepperoni is a pepperoni. A salami is a salami. A bell pepper is a bell pepper. So then, like, what do you call like a bell pepper? Like just like a pepperoni, like those little like green ones, red ones.
Pepperoni, paprika, both.
And what are they called in America?
Bell peppers.
Oh, we call them capsicum.
Really? That don't make no sense. I'm dumbfounded, guys. I don't know. I feel like some food should really have the same word across, the whole world, right? Because that's just what it is. Like a bell pepper is a bell pepper. A pepperoni slice is a pepperoni slice. A cracker is a cracker. Why are we changing up the names of stuff? I heard cookies in like the UK are called like biscuits. Mm-hmm. Why would you ever call a cookie a biscuit?
I was thinking about this and I was like, because in Australia we use both, like cookies and biscuits.
Really?
And I was like, what actually makes it different? And for me, it's like if it's got choc chips in it, it's a cookie. If it doesn't, then it's a biscuit.
If it's like just say like it's like a plain like sugar, like a plain sugar cookie. You call that a biscuit?
Yeah, probably a biscuit. Yeah.
That's crazy. And those are the type of conversations that we just have, just randomly going. Now, I just want to highlight, look at this. They got sheep just out here just sheeping around. Makes me want to be a sheep, guys. Just sit back, not do much, munch on some grass, and just get someone to cut my hair for me for free. That's why I'm wearing this hat. But we're almost down from this mountain, guys. We're almost down. It has been a long time coming, but we'll get there soon. We'll get there soon. And as soon as now come. We just climbed Volcano Baru, 3,474 meters, I believe. We camped on there, we had fun, we said some jokes, had some okay food. And now we're all done, guys. We're exhausted, we're tired, but we conquered the volcano today. And that's all that really matters. It's another volcano off the list, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Happy travels.